Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So glad you are here. I should put on my do not disturb. That is something I should remember every time before I start. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This is my second live stream of the day. In our first live stream we took a look at the press conference that was held by the attorney of the Francis family in the Micah Miller case. And now we are going to be looking a little more closely at the MADELINE Soto case. This is something that we've covered at length here on the channel, and I know that a lot of people on YouTube are doing that, which is absolutely terrific. I feel like the more views we have on this, as much coverage as we can with the traditional media, with the new media, I think it is great. So what I would like to do today is watch some recently released body cam from the police as they were investigating the missing persons case when Maddie was missing, right? So these videos that have been released are body cam footage. They are pretty heavily redacted and I guess selective in what they show, but the most interesting part to me is the part where they show actually talking with Stephan Stearns and with Jennifer Soto. So I do want to give a shout out to my anonymous contributor who also is contributing to let's see, I got to get this right, guys. I should have got this up before, but there's a person that I've been in contact with that is working with the YouTube channel called Guilty of Crime. I've linked them down below. They have provided me with the raw footage that they got from the courthouse. So it is pretty darn cool that they would share that with me, so that I don't have to go about lifting it from others, which I don't like to do. I don't like it when people do that to me, and so I try not to do it with others. Let's see, we got a quick question beforehand. Gavin, can we go through police gave her phone back to Stephan, 14 minutes in the police, ask for the phone when Stephan is showing them the location he dropped her off. Second officer gives the phone back. Yeah, we're going to go through absolutely everything. What I've done is I've taken all of the video and I have put it all in a row in chronological order, and then there are a couple of videos where they're happening at the same time, and so I've stacked those so that we can kind of see them. So we're not going to miss any bit of video that has been left out, with the exception of there was a 45-minute video that was released that for about 41 and a half of those minutes, or maybe 42 and a half of those minutes, it's completely redacted. So we're not going to just look at a black box. But other than that, we're going to be looking at absolutely everything together. So, yeah, Gothic Breenex. I saw that you either applied to or already have joined the fish tank. If you guys don't know what the fish tank is, this is the fish tank over here. It's a Facebook page, a Facebook group that you're more than willing or more than invited to join with us. So yeah, of course you still have your wrench. You are one of my mods. Thanks for being here. Glad that you are here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump in. I think that I am going a little long-winded here, so let's get you over here and let's go ahead and get started.
Mark, when I talked to them, they said it looked like 5 or 6.
By the way, if you look up in the upper left-hand corner there, that is the local time. I have taken the time stamp from the body cam footage and converted that to the local time.
Is at the park? All right, give me a second, bro.
Hey,
go ahead.
Let me finish up with this and I'll give you a call.
Are you able to pick up call 931, please?
I'm currently working possible signal late. Can I hold off on that?
just separate from the other one?
26.
Check.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Do they speak English?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
This is mom.
This is mom? Okay. Hi there.
Okay, you see that the police are actually meeting with Stephan and Jenn at a business. I noticed this when I was actually watching Grizzly True Crime. They did not meet them at the house. They met them at a business, which is, I don't know, interesting to me. It feels like they're hiding stuff over at the home.
Hey there, I gotta go. Cops are here. Hey there.
Hey there. What's going on?
So my daughter was dropped off close to school this morning, but never made it. I went to pick her up from school.
I'm sorry, one second.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Are we looking for another kid or we have a kid?
Looking for another one.
Good.
Alright,
Police
so
officer
people are
just
still
showed
on
up,
scene,
so
let's
he's gonna
put that
start
out
taking some
in the
information.
possible location. How old?
13.
I'm trying to get there right now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
So she was supposed to be dropped off at school, didn't make it to school.
Didn't make it to school. I went to pick her up from school today,
Okay.
and she never came out. They announced it over the speaker, and I'm just like, maybe she walked here, because sometimes she'll walk here to this office. I came here, nothing. I went back to the school, they were closed. I got a notice, an email from the school saying she was absent, but I also messaged her teacher, and he looked at her entire attendance today and saw that she was completely not at school today either.
Okay.
So she never made it.
Okay. What's her name?
Madeline, Madeline.
Madelin.
Look at Stearns
Last
in the
name?
background.
Soto, S-O-T-O.
Soto.
Yeah.
Date of birth?
February 22nd, 2011.
February 27, 2000.
22nd,
Oh, sorry. 22nd,
2011.
2011.
Just had her 13th birthday.
13.
1418 Charlie
His
45.
voice
What's the
kills
name
me.
of the single aid?
Madeline Soto, age 13. I'm trying to get a clothing description now. What was she last seen wearing?
26 County Charlie 45. People hit my call 931. It's the same call.
Green hoodie,
Green hoodie,
white Crocs,
white Crocs,
either blue or black pants.
I think black shorts.
Black shorts.
Yeah.
black shorts. Okay. Black shorts. All right. Do you know if she has like friends in the area?
She does, but she doesn't know where they live.
She doesn't know where they live. Okay.
This is so disturbing that he's sitting,
Okay.
that he's standing there.
Is this like? Does she like have any places that you guys know that she'll usually be at? Any friend's house? Any places that like she likes to hang out?
Not typically, no.
No.
Not typically.
No.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. Let me see if I get some.
Thank you.
No problem. And what school she goes to?
Hunters Creek Middle School.
Hunters Creek Middle. All right. Cool. 125. Do you guys have? Do you have a picture of her? Can you airdrop it to me?
Yeah, I know. Let me see which picture. I don't know which picture.
Anything recently, probably from a birthday party, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't there, so I have to look at what's up.
Mooney, I saw your comment, his defensive posture. It's kind of funny. Like, I fold my arms as a way to relax. That's like my relaxed position. And I often am concerned that people think that I'm ready to like throw blows or something like that. I think most people, when they fold their arms, they are defensive for sure.
Go ahead. That's what I'm about to grab right now.
Jenn never called 911.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you.
Is this a good enough picture, or do you need a whole
Yeah,
body
that's
picture?
perfect.
Okay. How do I airdrop? I don't know how to do it.
I got you. Okay, where's the photo? Right there.
It's on WhatsApp.
That's fine. This is it.
I saved it to my photos, so you could go.
You saved it to your photos?
Yeah, we could just go straight to it.
It looks like he just was shown this photo. That's what it looks like to me.
Okay, perfect. Give me a second.
Got it?
Okay. I'm gonna send it out right now to my other guys.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Showed up. So they called since I don't even know when, but whenever they what did you say that what she called? My question is not why is this not a code 3 when it first came out?
Yeah, a little bit it does. You're right.
Yeah, so that last time she was seen, it was early this morning, like 7 o'clock. That's what I'm about to see. I'm about to go check. I just try to get as much information now of her clothing description, send it to Diaz, because Diaz has a hit in like a big area full of kids. So if you want to help me out with this one, yeah. My signal expert. This is mom right here. No, that's fine. By any chance, does she have a phone number or a phone?
She does, but she left it at home today. I have it.
You have it.
And I've already gone through her messages.
Okay. How about, does she have like an Apple Watch? No. Does she have
She's got a device. The only device she's got on her right now is her school laptop.
a school laptop? Is that trackable?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
It should be. It should be.
Like if the Wi-Fi is turned on, it'll try to connect to any Wi-Fi. So if I like circle here, it connects to any USB.
While we're just listening to them chit-chatting here, I hope so. I hope charges are going to be brought against Jennifer Soto.
Possibly, I don't know. She got dropped off. She was like, so she's embarrassed by his car. So she didn't want to be dropped off at school. She wanted to be dropped off like half a block away so she can walk.
It's an image thing. She's in the face.
But he dropped her off half a block away and drove away.
Okay. Did she ever go to school though?
No, we called school.
She was walking in that direction. She was rifling through her backpack, just looking for something. I thought maybe she was just looking for headphones before she got her walking on.
Yeah.
But she was just kind of, shambling over in that direction. It looked the same as any other morning.
That voice.
What was the last thing you asked?
If she went to school, I think that's what it was.
So I got confirmation from the school that she never made it. They sent me an email saying she didn't make it. But I also spoke to her or emailed one of her teachers directly, and he looked at all her attendance for all her periods and told me she'd make it at all today.
Okay.
Say it again? No, she's supposed to have a book bag. She was supposed to go to school, but didn't go to school today.
Good.
Now, I know there's been a lot of criticism of the police for not doing enough, and I think maybe some of that is well-founded, like if people had called multiple times. But it does seem like once these officers are on scene, they're working. They want to find this girl.
Oh, okay. All right.
Battery FGOA 212319 Turtleback Loop. Third party occurred Saturday.
Okay.
The complaint
All right.
was children
Cool.
by two juvenile males. The request is
Say it
1045
again?
only. Answer code 21945.
I'm trying to figure out secondary spots, but so far negative on anything. Yeah, you could be 51 to me. All right, cool.
copy a local from OPD at Quarantine.
Yeah, it said negative on that hit at the park.
Way,
So.
reference A21 to a vehicle. Pursuing local, reference A21 to a vehicle.
I think
Going
black
to be
shorts.
an unknown male, gray hoodie,
It's also
black
black
pants, black
shorts and
ski mask,
white
black
Crocs with
gloves.
socks.
No further information. 1064, 1946.
And when was the last time you seen her? Do you know around what time?
Around 8:30, 8:40 when we dropped her off.
How tall is she?
5'1",
Weight?
Look how nervous Jen is.
10 pounds,
About 110, 112.
Hair color?
blonde.
Blonde, like a dirty blonde.
Like a dirty blonde?
Yeah.
Okay. Eye color?
Blue.
Exactly, tennis girl.
Does she have any markings on her, like any scars or
She
anything
has
like that?
a distinctive beauty mark on her face here.
On her face.
On the face, like below the nose or near the nose?
Yeah, like right in that area there. It's very distinctive. You'd know it if you saw it. It's big.
Any other scars or anything like that? We should know.
Scars? No.
No.
Tattoo?
Tattoos?
No.
No.
Shouldn't
You'd be
probably
surprised.
shouldn't-
Did you put out the description?
I put the top part out. I didn't get the rest of that stuff yet, so I can put it out.
County 34s here.
That is a good catch, Jamie.
Updated 14. White female.
Can I just see that phone?
Black shorts, white Crocs with socks, approximately 5'1" height. Blonde, dirty blonde hair. Blue eyes, has a beauty mark under the nose.
Yeah, it did seem that way, Jennifer. It was a busy night.
I'm getting a random 407 number. Okay. Hello? Yes? Hi, Principal. I'm okay. How are you?
That was 25, guys.
No, currently police officers here right now.
Get started.
I was not at CrimeCon. I will be at CrimeCon UK.
Paperwork. Does she have any social media or anything like that?
She has an Instagram.
Right here.
OBT, Stephan,
Private.
1948.
Just family,
Thank you
cousins,
so much. I
friends.
definitely appreciate it.
Right here.
That's her profile?
Yeah.
Little figgy.
She also has a YouTube page.
Okay. Any Snapchat or?
Right? She plays games.
No, that's the daughter's
She plays
phone.
games. She plays like Minecraft.
That's a good question, Molly.
Dress and a hat.
Real quick, that is an interesting one. The other thing is calling your principal by that title. Isn't it usually Mr. Jones or Ms. Jones or Mrs. Jones or Dr. Jones or something? It's never Principal Jones. It feels like she was trying to communicate that, hey, that's who is on the call with me right now. Oh, look. Michelle says the same thing.
Okay, per aim, there could be possibly building 5856. Does anybody know where in the complex that is?
I actually think this might be the apartment complex here.
Was it here?
It was along this stretch. I can't remember the exact spot, but it was around where these communities were. Oh, thank you.
Ah,
So it was like
there's
around
that
where these
phone back.
communities were,
Okay.
and it's just like in this stretch. Like we could see the overpass down there.
Okay, so this isn't the apartment complex. This is like
just on
where
the
he
other side of
dropped
the
her
overpass.
off, or said he said he dropped her off.
So, somewhere around here.
So yeah, somewhere, maybe not this one, but the next one possibly. It's right in this stretch. When we just came down and we drove about halfway down, she was like, "That's good right here."
Okay.
on the second floor.
That is true, Raymond.
2105. Temple. Stephan says they no longer see the subject.
This has got to be one of those things about being a police officer that just really sucks. I'm going to turn this down here for a second while this is just happening. I was at the county court pretty recently, and I was talking with one of the members of the public defender's office, and one of the local PD's officers came up, and we started talking. I was like, "Hey, were you at that crime scene that I was at about blah 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 blah?" And he's like, "Man, I don't know. Maybe, yes, probably. I don't even know. I think that they are so overexposed to just really crappy stuff. I mean, it's no wonder that there are higher incidents of DV with police officers. There are, all sorts of PTSD and stuff like that. It's just nuts. We owe these guys a lot. Tristan, I've never heard whether or not Maddie was pregnant, and I think that is something that would have been found out at the autopsy, and autopsy results are not being released. So, I don't know.
Yeah, more. They took a 10-8 north of the complex, 2108. Going to be a black female wearing a white dress and hat with a brown purse.
Anything here?
Say it again?
Find anything?
No.
2109.
Cameras? Nothing?
No.
I try to keep myself in check, Kathleen. Thanks.
No.
Thank you for that super sticker. I deeply appreciate it.
2109.
Yeah, it's got to be a tough job.
Black female secure, 2109.
Thank you very much, Built to Help.
Normal.
Thank you very much.
42 feet, 34 feet.
Go ahead.
Check the PX.
I was wondering the same thing, Lala, or something similar. I hadn't thought about the cadaver dogs.
26 standby.
Supervisor on the channel, 26 close holding. County 0405. 10-4, thank you.
County 1414.
No cameras as of right
I
now.
can't believe that in this day and age there's no cameras pointing on anywhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can find something.
Oh man, he's asking that is Stephan Stearns asking, do you see any cameras? Do you see any cameras here? Remember, they're out at the spot where he says he dropped her off. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Next available for 218, different way to 230.
TJ Stearns has been arrested and charged in the murder. Jenn Soto has not been arrested or charged with anything that I know of right now.
Referring to residence 4059 and Kiowa Drive. It occurred earlier today by an unknown suspect. 1056 with a white female, white green shirt, blue jeans, negative signal 0, code 2, 2112.
There's like a car pulled up.
Yeah, he left and she walked onto property. And then she
Okay, so I think what we're looking at here, guys, is a police officer watching the security camera video at the condo complex. I think that's what we're looking at here.
was back onto property.
And nobody left from the passenger side. I don't know if nobody.
Yeah.
Mission Zone 412, Commercial Audible, Charlie's, Philly Steak, 5908 South Orange Blossom Trail, 5908 South Orange Blossom Trail, negative responders indicating back door, code 3, 2227.
She's at Olivia.
It's just me. Hey, listen, it's totally cool to not be following the case closely. And thank you for asking questions like this. Yeah, so they did take his phone. There were over 1,700 photos in his Google account showing all sorts of, let's just call it, terrible things that he had been doing to Maddie for years. For years. And so that is why he is charged not only in her murder, but multiple, like 60 other criminal counts related to what he was doing to Maddie.
Fire.
Oh, seriously?
Mm-hmm. And
You know who I keep thinking of? Is Jenny Dulcimer? Remember Jenny? You know,
what happened?
how she basically ran away with her boyfriend.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
I guess she left
So
her.
she's still sitting there.
At home.
Aventura, what's the other?
What they were saying, right? She left her phone on to me. It's like, that feels intentional. You know? Like, I don't want to be tracked.
And what time is it right now there? 8:55 already?
Yeah, just about. No, is it 8:55? Yeah, just about 8:55.
So when does school start? Like 9:20?
Yeah, like usually Olivia leaves here at around 9. She walks 9:05, 9:10. They have to be there before 9:30. That's when the first bell rings, yeah.
Oh, it's 8:51 actually. So we still
You want to try bumping it
I
up
agree
like
with
10
Jamie
minutes
on that,
to
by the way.
See if she's still there.
Yeah.
So,
She's still there.
still there.
Oh, wait.
There is a
wait,
person.
a person getting out of the car. Out from a kid.
3406.
It's possible. We
Yeah,
won't
in that
know.
car.
We won't know unless there's a trial, I think, Kathy. Welcome, Kathy 4.
3406, I tried calling back your complaint and it went to voicemail times 2.
Let's see, a minute.
Are you 10-4? Yeah, 10-4, thank you. 2230.
So that was Marcella.
Possibly still there. Let's see. Still there, 2055. She's had it for a while.
I wonder if she's waiting for somebody.
That's Michelle that just pulled in. So we're getting closer to 9 o'clock.
It is 2 minutes to.
She's still there. So when
She probably,
Michelle's...
like, let's say she would go into school, she would like till like 9:05 or something, right?
Yeah, that's when Olivia leaves here. She stays here until like 9
No,
or
she's gone
5.
by 9.
She's gone by 9.
So let me see, 2000.
That's correct, Autumn. You got that right.
So she leaves sometime within 2059. And let's record her on. Let me see. Bring it back. 2058. She gets up on the floor.
She got up. She's walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she walked away.
Towards the school.
Yeah, she's off property by 2059.
So nobody picked her up.
No, nobody picked her up. Alright, cool.
No, you did. You said you saw that.
Alrighty, thank you guys. We got that on my video, so I'll get that to the detectives. Again, thank you. I'm just gonna put the school, the church, as the place that she was last seen.
So this is, I believe, this is them looking at a security camera from the condo complex. I think that's what's happening there.
Detectives might be out here to come talk to you guys. You might see a private number or like Orange County number. So that's probably one of them trying to contact you guys through the business line. All right.
Or maybe it was the church, Mooney?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. See you again. I hope I see you guys, but on better circumstances. Hey. So, it's possible that she came here and sat in the parking lot.
Okay, this is the church.
It's blurry video, but it looks like a adolescent child sitting right there, and she's hitting. The people here said that they were adamant they seen her on the property, but like I said, it's a blurry video, and I don't see her getting into anybody's car in the video. I see her sitting on property for give or take 10 minutes and then walking off property. I don't know which way she went from there. Around, like, I'll say...
Is there any way I can see it so I can confirm it?
It's really blurry. It's like there's no possible way. You can ask them to see if they could allow you to see the video. I can't really grant that for you, and just have them see if they have them. But yeah, I had her sitting there, and then she walked right off property. I'm gonna send that to my detectives, see what they can do with that, and get more video.
There's no cameras like that show the bridge or anything?
No. Yeah. So yeah, I told your cousins earlier that over there in the other property have cameras. So Urbana.
I can't tell if this is her aunt or her cousin.
We're gonna try to contact them and see if we can get those videos as well. But other than that, yeah, I've been asking your cousin see if they knew any spots. Do you know any spots that she probably hang out at? That she doesn't want to tell her mom or dad?
Welcome, Mom, on the case.
Well, the address that I gave her, she never goes here in Urbana, because we do have like family friends that live there. She never goes there. And if she did, they would have said something right away. The lady who lives and works at the office already said. She would have said something right away, but no, I don't think she would have gone there. I don't know if she knows anyone around here. I only know that one friend that we told you about, but she comes to my house all the time. And then yesterday we met a new one. I know her name is Emily. We also gave her information. That's the only two people I've ever met that she's friends with.
Definitely, okay.
Yeah. I have no idea. We checked her phone. I didn't see any like
crazy stuff.
Crazy
like, me neither. Yeah.
I didn't see her trying to like plan anything with anyone. And I just really don't think she's the type to do that.
Just walk up and leave.
Yeah, I don't see her doing that at all.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Like around this time,
that's a interesting little tidbit there. She's like, no, she's not the kind to up and leave. And we've heard a lot about her saying that she wants to go live in the woods, but I think that was just her crying for help. That's what I think. Yeah, it's just, this whole thing is just sad.
Usually, like, they have like school events or something like that, so that's what I was probably saying. She probably told you guys something, and
I don't know. The school, she never showed up for school today.
Yeah.
At all. So I don't know where she could have gone from like here to there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I could see if there's any more cameras in the area. See if I can pick up anything else.
Do you guys in contact her mom right away? Or?
Yeah. Once we get any news or anything like that, the detective more than likely contact her, or I would contact her and say, hey, that's if we find her tonight, I will contact her more than likely. If not, a detective will contact her first thing. Okay? Any questions for me? Anything you need to know?
No.
No? All right. No problem. All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you very much.
Got 34.
Go ahead.
65A, Florida 28, Ray Mazda.
I'm just going to pause real quick for this question. Do they think they'll let Stephen Stearns take a plea deal? I was about to say no chance. But actually, after thinking about it for a few minutes, yeah, I think they will. I think that's the reason they have those 60 charges. They want him. The court system is designed to not go to trial. That's just the way it is. Less than 1% of cases ever make it to trial. I think, yes, they want him to plea. And I think they charged him with all of those charges in order to pressure him to take a deal. It'll still be life without parole, right? He'll have to admit to murdering Maddie, but he might avoid the death penalty or something like that by doing that. Thanks for that question.
Good.
So this is at about 12:47 a.m.
Hey, man. I just want to verify the clothing.
Oh, okay. What? Stop. A mile away. So, just prepare.
That is the video that's like that we just watched where he went to verify the clothing. That's the one that's like 45 minutes long, and it was all just black, so and no audio. So I just edited that out.
I'm just preparing you for future. Start stretching now because it's happened, but I just gotta give him forewarning.
Yeah, it's something like 60 charges.
I got my camera on for it too. So. Hi. That come out on the radio?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. Hold on, buddy. I gotta fix it. I'm gonna fix your lead. Hold on. I gotta fix it. I know. Whenever I open the door, he wants to jump out. Hello. Can you see? You're stinky.
Yeah, so this I think is a sniffer dog, right? They have a sample of her clothes for him to, or her, I think him, to sniff, to go look for Maddie.
So I'm gonna. No, you're not going in.
There's Maddie's clothing right there.
It to him, but I'm gonna drop the bag on the floor if you want to pick it up again, just in case I have to like reintroduce it to him.
Okay, I got you.
Sorry, I'm like smelling everything. I'm gonna go pee pee.
He's like, I gotta work, but I still gotta do my thing.
Yeah, this is my treat. This is my treat.
Yeah, Mooney, I think the police did a good job this night. I think they took it seriously. Once
the grass, or she went towards the road.
She walked in the grass and then from there walked onto the road.
Kind of.
Yeah, once they started the investigation, I think they did a very thorough investigation until Maddie's remains were found.
Yeah, kind of around.
Okay. I'm just wondering, it's gonna be hard to tell whether she went left or right.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she was trying to walk back home on her own or if she was trying to go to her friend's house.
Probably the most I'll say is she would walk back to the grandmother's job. The grandmother's job is further straight that way. So that's probably like the only way.
Yeah. But the grandmother never saw her.
The grandmother said she never saw her.
Okay. He has a poop. Kind of.
Yes, built to help. We're at about 2 a.m.
Yeah. Well, he always has to poop against a bush. Not really any over here. He's gonna totally cut you off. Okay. Wyatt, you're gonna have to poop on the way, buddy. He sees a bush, so he's like, "Oh, come here." You're gonna trip yourself. Check, check. To let him sniff around where she was at. Check, check. Good boy. Good check. You trip yourself. Ready? I know you can't concentrate because you have to chew the cut.
She knows her dog really well.
Come here. Come here. Come here. I know. Get out. Good boy. Come here. You ready? I knew you were gonna do that. When he can tell that the the leash isn't on his neck anymore.
Yeah.
He can feel it. Nope. Nope. Fatty. Oh, good boy, Fatty.
Alright, so he's had a sniff.
He's like automatically trying to go to that bush. More crittering. Come on.
Dogs are amazing creatures, man.
Leave it. Just trying to look for it.
Hey, regarding this comment, yeah, it is a waste of time because she was gone, right? However, it is encouraging to me every time I see stuff like this where I'm like, oh my goodness, these guys took it seriously. They were dead serious about this, and they were going to look for her until they found her. I don't know, it encourages me that the world is full of really, really, really awesome, good people. And we focus on the bad ones because of what we're focused on. We're true crime nerds, right? But, yeah, while it was a waste of time, I am really grateful that law enforcement gave it their honest best to try to find her.
Found his poop spot? Yep. He's got to poop in the bush. I'm going to see if he makes up his mind whether he wants to keep going this way or if he's going to turn back.
If you go back this way, this is like back towards, like if you would go towards Armor business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where we are, Lala.
I just kind of have to plant down and...
Because I think they had to start where they thought the last place was that Maddie was seen.
Nighttime views.
And looking at the video and seeing that blurry image of somebody that could have been Maddie, I think that's why they came here to start looking for her with the dog.
Oh my God, this dog. Constipated?
No, I don't think the dog ever got a scent.
No, ever. At least there's no cars out. That's the worst. Do you know, I don't know if they looked in those Fusus cameras or anything?
No.
The county cameras?
They totally did.
I don't think they've gone into, yeah.
That's against the law in my town.
Dude, you cannot have to poop again. Oh, I guess you have a little bit left over.
Service 11349, Carriage Drive, live music, there was 6, code 2, 206.
Animal.
I guess they have their priorities, right? Gotta have priorities. Hey, this is true, but I don't think it'll pass constitutional muster, but Florida is dead serious about it, yeah.
This is all open.
That is a good question. I know the answer to that question. Give me a second.
My thing is when he, like an old track like this, he shouldn't be pulling too hard.
I think it was on the first.
You know, it gets contaminated from
I think so.
the kids and stuff walking home. So he shouldn't be. That's how I can usually tell if he's crittering. And he's just picking up like animal scent or whatever, just digging around. That's why these kind of tracks are so hard. Do you even have it? Is that you telling me? Where does your grandmother work at?
She works back towards.
But what is it, like a
insurance tax?
Oh, she does taxes and stuff. This dog. Oh, runs this over. Let me just check across the street and see if he gives me anything there.
You want to go back to where I dropped off at? It's like not too far, like right up there.
No, because if this was the last seen location, that's fine. Because it's like backtracking if we go back there.
That dog is searching and searching.
Yeah, usually those older tracks, he's usually slower, like a more like methodical track. Like it would normally be like a pace like that, just because he's working hard to try to find it. But if he doesn't, yeah, he's got to try to like filter through everybody else's like scent.
It's pretty cool that she knows.
Are falling on top of the missing person, so it's like. It's a little bit harder, so
she
he
knows
shouldn't
what
be
she's talking about.
Pulling so hard. With like the fresh ones, like if somebody like just robbed a bank or whatever and took off, then he would be like that. But usually I can tell when he's not on it, when he's trying to hurry up and run fast. Dude. It's a tough one. Don't get run over, buddy. We're doing our certifications on Wednesday, our certification track. And my corporal laid a track today for me to run on Wednesday, and it's going to be like a 45-hour aged like track.
Wow.
But it's like it's like where there's trails and stuff, and it's not contaminated.
Oh, okay.
So, like in a wooded area, which is like where they excel at. But these kind of tracks are always so hard.
Yeah, especially residential. Especially all these dogs and all that.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. Let me go a little bit further that way, and then if he's acting up still, then I'm gonna call it. But
yeah, my opinion on this, Lala, is that he just didn't know what to do. I think that he took her in the car in order to get on camera that he had taken her to school. like as if she was sleeping in the car or something like that. But then didn't quite know what to do after that.
You want to read?
No, he should still be okay.
That's a good question, Jennifer.
Dog.
That poor dog is looking and looking. Can't find a thing.
That hole. Yeah, it's like.
Actually, we're pretty much at the end anyway. Let me mute this. Yeah, okay. So sorry about that, guys. We were pretty much at the end. We were about a minute away from the end when everything died. So sorry about that. Thank you very much for your patience. While my computer just went crazy. That was nuts. Not sure why that happened. I think what we learned in this one, actually, when I was looking at it, was that the police did do just tons on this case. I did see that somebody had a comment. Here it is. It's from Courtney. It says, there is video of them confronting him about the evidence. They saw her in the passenger seat of the car slumped over to the left towards him when usually people sleep the other way on that window. I've not seen that video, but I would like to see that video. Guys, I think we're going to call it. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Sorry about the technical issues tonight. Hey, always, if you need to get in touch with me, you can always head over to gavinfish.com. There's always a link down in the description below. You can see the different cases. You notice that my mods have been working pretty hard today. You can buy them a coffee by clicking support and clicking this button right here. My mods are all volunteers and I deeply, deeply appreciate them. Speaking of mods, they're also, Jamie and Autumn are the admins of the fish tank. So if you have not joined the fish tank yet, I invite you to do so. It's a fun little place where we talk about a lot of things related to true crime and the cases that I am covering. And there were some questions about in the live stream about CrimeCon. I did not go to CrimeCon this year or any other previous year, mostly because it's just not my cup of tea. Like I can take these off now. In my previous career, I did trade shows nonstop. 10 days out of every month, I was on the road doing trade shows all over the place. And I mean all over the place. I've gone to everywhere that I can think of going except Alaska and Antarctica. Been everywhere. But, and so CrimeCon just wasn't something that really appeals to me. However, I've gone to CrimeCon UK twice now, and I love it because it's a little smaller. Podcast row or content creators row, whatever they call it now, is a little bit smaller. And so if you would like to go to CrimeCon UK in September, I'm going to be there. You can use code FISH at checkout to save yourself 10%. I'm also going to be speaking at True Crime Fest Northwest Arkansas. This is coming up in just a couple of months. So I'm excited for that. So if you're around Fayetteville or around London, please stop in and see me, hear me, talk to me, visit with me. And maybe next year I will work myself up. I probably should have gone this past year. It was in Tennessee. That's a lot better than going to Vegas or Orlando or something for a person like me. I just don't like big crowds. But anyway, those are the live events that I am going to be doing probably for the rest of the year. I thought I was going to be doing another True Crime Convo, but I'm just not sure about it anymore. There's just so much. If you guys noticed, the channel has been exploding. So, yeah, exploding. So, yeah, it's keeping me nice and busy, and I'm enjoying it. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me for the second live stream of the day. I will be back with you with another case that I'm sure something else will happen in the next couple days. So if you have not quite subscribed yet and you feel like I've earned it, please hit the subscribe button. With that, I shall bid you adieu. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below.